Manny Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer and former senator, is making a highly anticipated return to the boxing ring after a turbulent period in his political career. Known worldwide for his speed, power, and resilience in the ring, Pacquiao's life outside boxing has been equally dynamic, encompassing a multifaceted career as a politician, philanthropist, and global icon. His decision to return to professional boxing comes after a disappointing defeat in the 2025 Philippine senatorial elections, which effectively ended his political aspirations for the foreseeable future. At 46 years old, Pacquiao is determined to prove that age is no barrier to excellence in the sport that made him a household name. Pacquiao's journey in politics began after he retired from professional boxing in 2021. Following a career that spanned more than 2 decades and earned him titles in an unprecedented 8 weight divisions. His transition from the ring to public service was met with both enthusiasm and skepticism. While his celebrity status initially helped him garner support, his political career was marked by both achievements and controversies. As a senator, he championed several social welfare programs, particularly focused on the welfare of athletes and marginalized communities. He also took stances on sensitive national issues, which at times polarized public opinion. His most recent electoral defeat, however, was a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of politics and the limits of fame as a tool for political success. Despite the loss, Pacquiao remains undeterred. In statements following the election, he acknowledged the conclusion of his political chapter, stating that while public service will always be part of his life, his immediate focus would return to boxing. For Pacquiao, boxing is more than a sport, it is an identity, a legacy, and a proving ground for personal discipline and resilience. His return to the ring is not merely a one-off event for a farewell bout or a nostalgic exhibition, it is a full-fledged comeback intended to reassert his dominance in the welterweight division and leave an indelible mark on the sport he helped define for a generation. The upcoming fight, scheduled for January 24, 2026, in Las Vegas, will see Pacquiao face WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. This match carries significant weight not only because of Pacquiao's previous draw against Barrios in July 2025, but also because of the historical implications. If successful, Pacquiao could become the oldest welterweight champion in professional boxing history, adding another remarkable chapter to a career already filled with unprecedented accomplishments. Analysts and fans alike are keenly observing his preparation and strategy, wondering whether the veteran fighter can adapt his renowned speed and tactical intelligence to contend with younger, faster opponents in an era where the sport has evolved significantly since his first title fights. Pacquiao's return also involves a professional reunion with his former promotional team, Top Rank. This move is seen as a strategic decision, aimed at leveraging the synergy and expertise that helped shape his career in its prime. The partnership is expected to ensure high-profile bouts, enhanced promotional campaigns, and meticulous fight planning, all of which are critical to Pacquiao's goal of reclaiming his status among boxing's elite. The reunion signals Pacquiao's serious commitment to boxing, showing that his focus is not on short-term fame but on meaningful achievements in the sport. The public reaction to Pacquiao's return has been overwhelmingly supportive. Social media platforms and boxing forums are abuzz with anticipation, debates, and predictions. Fans across generations recall his legendary fights against icons such as Floyd Mayweather Jr., Juan Manuel Marquez, and Oscar de la Hoya, among others. Many express optimism that the returning Pacquiao will showcase the same heart, determination, and tactical brilliance that defined his career, while others remain cautiously skeptical, noting the physical toll of age and the rigors of modern boxing. Despite differing opinions, there is a universal sense that Pacquiao's return represents more than a sporting event, it is a cultural moment for the Philippines and the global boxing community. Pacquiao's training regimen for this comeback has been intense and highly disciplined. Sources close to his camp indicate that he has been focusing on a combination of strength conditioning, cardiovascular endurance, and tactical sparring, all designed to preserve his speed while enhancing resilience against younger opponents. Nutrition, recovery, and mental conditioning are also critical components of his preparation. Pacquiao has always emphasized the mental aspect of boxing, often speaking about the importance of focus, strategy, and adaptability. His approach to training reflects a sophisticated understanding of both his body's current capabilities and the demands of contemporary competition. Beyond the physical and technical aspects of his return, Pacquiao's comeback carries deep emotional and symbolic significance. Having transitioned from one of the most celebrated boxers in history to a public servant, and now returning to the ring, he embodies resilience, reinvention, and dedication to purpose. For many Filipinos, Pacquiao is more than an athlete. He is a national hero whose achievements resonate far beyond sports. His return to boxing is thus not just a personal endeavor but a source of national pride and inspiration, particularly for younger athletes and aspiring public servants who look to his career as a model of perseverance and versatility. Critics, however, caution that a comeback at this stage carries risks. Age-related decline, the potential for injury, and the challenge of facing a new generation of elite boxers are all factors that could influence the outcome. Nevertheless, Pacquiao's history suggests a capacity to overcome adversity through careful planning, determination, and strategic execution. His career has been marked by a series of comebacks, both in and out of the ring, and each time he has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to adapt, evolve, and triumph against the odds. As the fight date approaches, global attention on Pacquiao intensifies. Boxing enthusiasts, sports analysts, and casual fans alike are speculating on his potential strategies, the condition of his opponent, and the broader implications for the welterweight division. For Pacquiao, the upcoming bout is an opportunity to close the chapter of political disappointment with a demonstration of physical prowess, tactical acumen, and unyielding spirit. It is a chance to remind the world that his legacy is not confined to titles or elections, but is instead defined by courage, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. In conclusion, Manny Pacquiao's return to boxing after losing the Philippine senatorial race is a story of reinvention, resilience, and enduring ambition. At 46, he steps back into the ring not merely as a former champion but as a symbol of dedication, determination, and national pride. His journey reminds the world that setbacks, whether political or personal, do not define one's potential for greatness. As the lights of Las Vegas prepare to shine on January 24, the world waits to witness whether the legendary fighter can once again rise to the occasion, reaffirming his place among the greatest athletes in history and demonstrating that true champions are defined not just by victories, but by their capacity to rise after every fall.